there, partner.
Lo and behold, he doesn't pick it up.
Like, out of respect for myself, I'm not gonna drink this shit.
Threw me into a dish. She's like, Mickey Mouse.
Just let the Nile fly, man.
What's the Jesus one? Last Supper style?
Some fight.
Recording? Okay, we're back. Let's go.
Let's go. Buzzing, baby, buzzing.
Buzzball.
Eggnog buzzball.
Happy holidays, boys.
That's crazy. How is that not expired? Is that not
I think
a...
it expired in 2023.
It's like a wine.
Oh my God.
It's better expired.
Take a whiff of that. I mean, that is
I gotta
like
get in there.
gasoline.
No thanks.
Holy shit. This thing could start a car.
That's like it's gone bad and then re-fermented itself.
Going for it, eh?
Oh,
It's actually pretty fucking good.
yeah. That's good. I love to hear it. Boog, so that's what you're doing at work? You're getting all these
Yeah, just looking. What you're drinking right there is another
Ace
total,
High?
Total Wine Fine.
Compliments. What is it?
So
Southern Glaze.
it's all good.
Hopefully that hits the
Take that
algorithm.
out.
Yeah, this isn't even Southern, so we're gonna be beeping.
Not a company man. I love it. So boys, what's been up? I feel like, I mean, 2 weeks, a long time. Me and Todd were in Disco Bay, Boog and Pismo. Kev, you're winding down the end of the school
That
year.
was an AZ.
You were in AZ?
Yeah.
Ooh, what were you doing out in?
The lady and I, we were out for 3 days. We went.
Proposal?
No. So it was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but got there Saturday. We went to a Diamondbacks game. Went to Diamondbacks versus Tigers. And it was a pretty like funky story where we're going in and we're used to going to A's games where you can like bring in a bag of something that's your own and walk in. And we're walking up to the Diamondbacks, and we've checked beforehand, and it says that you can bring in bags.
You bring like the clear bags. You're saying
Yeah,
like,
you can- and you're good. So we get there, and like we're approaching, and this guy just gives us like a sour face immediately. And we're like, he's like, "What's the bag for?" And we're like we can bring it in the stadium, right? And he's like, "No, no bags are allowed. Like you got to go all the way down to those lockers, or you can't enter the stadium." And so we're like,
What nationality was the guy?
"He's a white dude."
Okay.
early. Got it out of the way early.
So we haul all the way down to the lockers, and so we're getting the clear.
How far away did you park? Was there a thought of just going back to the car and ditching it, or
We're
did you
lucky
Uber?
we're only a half mile from the stadium where our hotel's at.
Oh, okay.
So we
you were
walked,
out.
yeah. So we walked to the
that's good.
stadium, and so yeah, we're walking. I mean, like I said, we get denied, and so Caitlin still has her bag, like her actual bag, but she put it folded up inside of a clear plastic bag.
Oh, I see.
And so
That's
and
kind of
so-
skirting the system. I like
and
it.
so we get there, and then we go to a different checker, and she's like, "You still can't put the bag inside of a bag, ma'am. Like, sorry. Like, I know there's nothing in it, but I can't let you bring that bag in." And so,
so fucking whack.
So we ended up walking back to the hotel, dropping the bag off.
Miss
We
BP.
came back in. Oh
What's-
no, we were past the BP point, which is totally fine. But no, we made it. I mean, we were still there for first pitch and everything.
I was gonna say with pitch clock, you never know. If you're
yeah.
late, you could show up and it might be the
listen,
fourth inning.
Yeah, seriously, and that's kind of what happened. Like the first 5 innings took maybe an hour.
Yeah.
And I was
Well, the
like,
one. Did you
whoa.
go to the one we went to? The giant.
Not the
Literally,
recent
it
one,
literally took 2 hours. We were out by 9.
That's crazy.
and it started at like I think it started like 6:30.
It's almost like you're not getting your money's worth, especially when you're taking the train. It's like a $20 train ride plus the ticket.
We were
and it's
out.
like-
We got out. We stayed all 9. We got out of AT&T and to the car by 9. And it's you're walking down all that stuff.
Yeah,
that's
Like,
crazy.
by 9, it was
That's
insane.
fucked. It's honestly almost not worth it. Like when the Giants are selling $18 beers, and it's like they had that promotion, it was like a $10 beer, and it's like an 8-ounce little fucking shot glass of beer, a powder beer.
Forgot to show the pigs for the guys.
Noise. But how was that? How was the game? So, what did you go to Arizona for the game?
No,
or
we
you
went because she had like a recruiting thing out there because she's
sick.
Yeah, so got out there. So yeah, that was mainly for the trip, but yeah, I was able to just kind of come along as well. So that's what we did Saturday. Then Sunday, before she had to go do her thing, we were gonna try and go to like this little hiking spot, like a hike / like lake. So like if you wanted to hike this big trail, but you had to walk around the trail in the center was
Remember
water.
what it was called?
Hike Lake.
No, it was like
dick.
it was called Butcher Jones
Ooh, that
Trail.
sounds like people have died on it.
But it was in the National Tonto Forest, technically. And it was
Tonto?
the National Tonto Forest.
Sounds,
But
yeah.
but no, so we get there and we're rolling up to this place and there's signs on the road saying that the parking lot is full. So we still try and just go check it out. Maybe we just kept someone leaving and whatnot. So we get down into the lot and like
Are you driving? Sorry.
I'm not driving. She's driving because it's
Kev, you can't let your woman drive.
No, because the rent a car, everything was for her.
I feel you.
So I was
not
like,
on the
all right.
insurance. You're like, I'm not taking that. It's
No,
a
yeah.
good way out.
Yeah, exactly.
Got the stick.
Yeah, I'm more maps, man. I'm maps, but
Hey, co-pilot.
yeah, no doubt. But so we're going into the parking lot, totally backed up. We got to cycle out, and so now we realize that we got to park like off on the side of the road and then just walk in.
Oh, God.
And so I mean, yeah, it's cliff-ish, but I mean you got like a good little piece of road off to the side on both sides, and so we're getting ready to adjust and park, and so we're pretty good, but we're kind of behind. Like just like we talked about, like we didn't give the guy who we were about to sandwich somebody.
Oh, right. You're about to box him in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're trying. So yeah,
Thank you for being a good citizen.
We
Yes.
noticed that we're tight, and we're like, all right, we got room behind us. Let's get back. So
Nice.
we're rolling back a little
Especially
bit.
on the side of a hill.
Right,
Fucking-
I know. We don't. Yeah, no way. Like,
is
gotta
so
keep it as
funny.
clean as possible for everybody. But as we're rolling back and we're trying to get back up and adjust, the front left wheel just starts spinning and spinning and catching
no.
like just dirt, rock, sand, whatever. And so I'm like sitting there in the seat, like we're kind of tilting, like we're not in any sort of red alert, but I'm like, 2 wrong moves here, it might be.
You pull the wheel too fast, the wheel's spinning, and you fucking.
Exactly. And so I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, all right, I think we're going to have to bulldog it. We're going to have to just bulldog it through, and then we'll have enough leeway because we're not going to hit this car. We're just going to get up and out, and then we're going to hook, and we're just going to call it a day.
Oh,
Like,
you're done with the hike?
We were going to finish that part because we already drove like a good 45 plus minutes to just get there from where we were at. So
Yeah.
we were like 20-ish minutes trying to find parking, give or take. So we were like, all right, we had an audible because we ended up going to the Phoenix Zoo. That was our plan Monday.
How was that? A lot of hot animals.
No, I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, it was a really good zoo, though, man. I mean,
I
Where's
buy
the
my
penguins?
nah, no Guins, no Guins,
No
but,
Gwins.
but yeah, no, I mean, we
That's
ended
the
up
title. No
no
Gwins.
Guins. But we went, yeah,
We're all like this.
yeah, that would be a good little thumbnail pic. But so yeah, no, the zoo was actually pretty sweet, and then we went on like a little, and it was literally called Hole in Rock Trail or like Hole in Rock Cave or whatever. So you hiked up maybe like a mile uphill for a little bit, and then right in the middle of a huge rock was just like, I don't know, like a TV size square like that, where it was just wide open, so you could stand and take pictures. And like right behind you is all the Phoenix.
Oh, that's
yeah. So it was really sick.
Oh, so almost
We got
like
some
picture
pictures.
frames it for
Did you guys do like a make-out pic?
No, no makeout pic, but yeah, I mean it was cool. I mean, because it was like 6 o'clock maybe, so sun wasn't quite fully setting, but it was kind of getting close. So I mean, cool little nature.
Skies
scene.
are getting orange.
No doubt, exactly.
That's sick.
And then we went back to that trail on Monday. 'cause
Oh,
it was
you went
way less
back.
people because now it was like a school day. So we were leaving at 5 on Monday, and I had taken the day off, so we still had like a good amount of Monday to go do stuff before we flew out. But yeah, we went back to that trail Monday, and then hit up like
Got in the parking lot that time?
where did we? Yeah, we got in the lot because it was
I
open.
love that.
Got what?
He said, "Got it in at the lot." Not opposed, but
Not a buzz.
but yeah, so
Could have got it in
at
at this TV thing. That would have been cool.
That would have been nuts. But
Send that to them.
no.
I'd have watched.
But yeah, no, it was a good trip. Good trip.
Get the pics real quick.
No, that's sick though. Arizona is like a sneaky fun place to go. You know what I mean? Like outside. Well, it's like outside of Scottsdale. I feel like everyone thinks Arizona, it's like our age, like, oh, Scottsdale. And it's like there's so much shit to do outside of
Scottsdale bars and clubs are kind of overrated now because it's like unless you don't have a table, you got to wait in line.
really.
That's
Yeah.
what I've heard.
I think you've been out there once or twice.
there
No,
a
the
few
only
times.
time I was out there was for John's wedding. It was just like the time we went. Like we weren't out there for like the nighttime. We were just.
I was
out
just
there,
say his
for
was
lunch
like
or
outside
dinner.
of Scottsdale, right?
Yeah. But we went in for like lunch, then stayed out there, and then
Yeah.
left before it got dark. But
We went to Dirks
Arizona's-
that night. That was a good night. Dirks.
Dirks.
2 a.m. boy.
What?
He's singing a Dirk song. I don't know which one.
No, it's Broadway. Broadway Girls.
Oh, that's Wallen, baby. But he'd remind me, Boog brought up Tevez. Right, Cal and I have been looking to get a dog for the apartment.
Oh boy.
You know.
And we like, we were talking to English Bulldog. And then today, or the other day, he was like, you should name it Tevez for his bulldog-like approach.
That is kind of sick.
I was like, that is actually a good name,
Yeah.
Tevez.
Tev, come here, Tev.
Come here, Tev. The bulldog-like approach.
All right, but so are you guys seriously considering a dog, or is this just like a flash in the pan? Let's talk about
I've
a
been
dog.
looking for a while. At first, right, Cal, even before we
But
moved,
you don't like your mom's dogs. Is that just because they're not?
they're not properly trained.
I see. And are you going to
my
do
dog, my dog wouldn't run up and bite someone immediately.
wouldn't bite a catering man in
Catering
the
man of the
Achilles?
opposite skin color.
Okay, so this is an interesting topic. Would you?
And everyone thinks I shouldn't get a dog, but I think I'm just gonna say fuck it. Except Boog Meek thinks it'd be good.
Yeah.
A Frenchie, a little Frenchie.
I want him because actually Apollo kind of
Needs a friend.
When she sees other dogs, she kind of perks up and
So if I go out and do something, I'll just let
Drop
Boog
it off.
Yeah, little Rizzo.
Wow, that's kind of a sick name too, Riz.
Riz is gonna give me that Riz. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying? Hey.
Now, okay, so you're seriously considering the dog. Would you train the dog yourself, or would you
Correct.
pay to have it trained? Like send it off for 6 weeks and have it come
No,
back
I think I would
fully?
train it by myself, just because I think
You got that in you?
I got that in me. I got that. I got that dog in me. But
Hey.
no, as you can see by me yelling at my mom's dogs, they respond. It's just like parenting. The louder you yell, the sooner they
Oh
listen.
my god. There's gonna be some people up in arms at that one. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. That is the crazy thing that, like, you think about, like, back in the day, like, before, like, when our parents were kids, everyone was hitting their dog. Like, that was how you
Hitting
trained
the dog? Oh,
Hitting their
yeah.
dog. That's how you trained them. Was they did something wrong, they got fucking beat, and then they learned not to do that again. And then, like, somewhere along the line where our parents were growing up, that became like you can't do it anymore. And
No, but if you yell, they like.
Oh, yeah, they
understand,
respond.
like, oh yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
shouldn't have, unless they're just so far gone. I met a couple dogs that I like house sit. That's one thing. You dog sit long enough and you get some fucking dog shit dogs.
But see, I think I'd go like a smaller dog, like a Frenchie, just because it's low maintenance and I wouldn't need to. Like, I mean, I'd still take it on walks and stuff. But like, there's a guy that we call him the gated with the lab because they literally. I'm not even joking. He's out every 15 minutes of his apartment walking this chocolate lab. Like I see him every time I go outside.
It's a working dog.
No,
cooped
yeah,
up.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like the only downside is we're kind of far away from like there's a dog park in our complex. We're kind of like a decent walk away from it, but that would be the only kind of downside is like I gotta walk it there in the mornings to take it down.
Yeah, but even
days.
then, it's such a small dog. Like
Yeah.
walking it there and like you let it shit and throw the ball to it a couple times,
Yeah.
and then it's like done. You know what I mean? Like
right?
It's,
I don't think like
it's wiped.
yeah, but yeah, smaller dogs like that too, and like they're stocky. They'd probably just like play with stuff around the house and then take them on one big walk a day. I think.
So, are you working from home
Yes.
mostly?
Yeah, I've been working from home.
So yeah, you could
So I got
easily
nothing
train.
I got nothing but time,
Which is
Nothing
good
but
because
time.
I feel like people get dogs and just like leave them there, and I feel so bad.
Well,
like,
I wouldn't do it unless
Right, you
I'd-
were working,
and like I think now would be the time to do it because I don't have any major trips planned this summer. I think the only thing we got is Joe's wedding.
right,
Like I don't have
right,
really
and
that
that's
much
a couple
going
weeks away. You
on.
can get it after that, and then
exactly.
be fucking clear.
exactly.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, I see you as a cat guy. I know people were
No,
saying it in
no,
disco.
no, I
just a
can't do
low
cats.
maintenance, a hairless cat, a Mr. Bigglesworth.
Fuck cats.
No, but so okay. So are Frenchies like hypoallergenic? What's the deal with those?
No,
Do
but
they
I don't-
shed or
I think they shed a little bit, but I don't think a lot.
they
I
get
don't know.
along with doesn't Rye's girl have a dog? What's her
wiener.
Liv?
Liv.
Sorry, Liv.
Liv's dog doesn't come around that often, but I'm sure they'd be friends.
I just
You
wondering.
got a shot. You got a
French.
shot.
Just wondering.
Frenchie and a wiener.
Rye Cal cracked me up. Sorry to change topics, but we were going kickball last week, and I accidentally left the camera on in my car, my dash cam on. And so it recorded like you couldn't see the plate and you couldn't see like the far outfield, if you could see everything in between.
Wow.
And Liv was sitting on the ground, and like there was one point in between, and like I cut it down. It was like a 40-minute game, and I cut it down to a minute time. And like in that screen capture, there was a point where Rye went down and kissed Liv. It was so funny. And he found it and sent it in. And Todd, I think, was put love in kickball. I was like, God, that's really good. But
So good.
are you nervous about kickball tomorrow? I know.
No, we're winning the 4th title. Well, 3rd kickball title. I already have a championship shirt being made by the place in Oak Ridge.
But so
Champagne's been bought.
wow.
For all the other teams.
So last
What
week,
champagne?
Vuv.
last week they had Volo does like flip cup after.
Wait till you hear the story.
They do like flip cup after games. It's like supposed to be like a friendship building. Like you play against the other team, it counts for points, but like not really.
The whole premise of it is to get of the league is to you join a kickball league because you're not from this area, or like a couple friends you want to get together, and then they want to get you to the bar after to like mingle and stuff like that, and like meet new people and so
A little loose.
No, that's
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly. You loosen up, you meet new people, it's fun time. And
But
so
when you got the big red machine, well, we've all known each
exactly.
other
So
forever.
the big red machine's wearing purple this go around.
Purple Rain, we call him Purple Rain.
But so they this year split it up where it's flip cup it's separate thing from kickball. So like they'll have like their flip cup tournament was last week, like for the championship, and then their kickball like tournament will be like tomorrow, and that's where they're decided the kickball champs. So, anyways, going back to last Thursday, these guys go to the den, and you got to tell us because I wasn't there for it.
This is so. We found out. Well, we kind of knew. Everyone hates us. We're everyone's title game because we've won 2 or 3.
It's so funny though.
It's like people were talking after the fact that like they like try to bring other like ringers in when they play us to try and beat us. So
it's embarrassing.
we play the first game, flip cup. We go up quick 3-0, just straight flip cup. And now they like to like change it up to give other teams to like, okay, now go behind your back or use your less dominant hand, or you can't use your phone. So people like use your wallet. So we blow a 3-0 lead. We go up back to 3-3. So then for game 7, we had to go down and back on the flip cup. So we go down and back and we win it. And like, fuck you, pussy. Like we're just like yelling and shit. Yeah. So then we get to the semi. We play the next game, and I think we won the first, lost the second, and the third game, I think they missed one cup. Everyone's boom, 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 and we're like, oh, like it was a show, like whoa, that one we just got tagged,
just got popped, straight jab.
And then 2-1, they win the next game. I think they missed 2 cups, so we're down 3-1, and I'm like, fuck. And at this point, like now there's like kind of like a crowd forming.
It's like when
Champ's about to go down.
Cav's about to bowl at 300.
So I'm yelling, don't let us win one. Don't let us win one. And then we win another. Anything can happen. Game 7, anything can happen. We go. And keep in mind, we should give a shout out. Fam, who's on our team. She just had her. Fam and Nick just had their baby. She literally had her baby the next day.
Jeez.
She's our anchor. It goes all the way down to the wire. She flips. The other person flips. It was kind of tied. They may have got us. And since they hate us so much, you're like, green wins. And you would have thought someone announced, we got Bin Laden. The bar erupted. It was like, we were like almost like embarrassed laughing. Like, oh my God. Like they were screaming. And to the point where like other workers were coming up, were like, "Oh, hey Todd, heard you guys lost. What happened?" Well, like and I was loving it. I'm like, God, we fucking
That's incredible.
So much hate us that bad.
Got a lot of real estate.
Rent free.
Yeah, no doubt.
Literally, it was like just the bar. It was erupted with.
That's so funny.
With
that was
screaming
the
and stuff.
semis.
That was the semis, but it was, and then I went to complain because it was stupid because we had to play 2 games. The other teams that came in only had to play 1, and they got to the final. I'm like, there should be a losers bracket. We should play the loser. Like, and they're like, we're not doing. I'm like, whatever, dude. You guys.
That
you
is
guys
kind
fucked
of
this whole
crazy.
thing.
So they got the late game, so they only had to
So
win
the late
one.
game just had to win 1 and get in, but they ended up not winning it. The team that beat us won that, so that was fine.
That
with
feels
it.
good.
But no, tomorrow we're gonna fuck. We're laying the hammer, and we're all pissed, and I'm chatting them up. Text today the team was, hey, we need a full 8 hours. No boning.
No bone. I was going to say, let me read it back.
Legs feed the wolf. We're going to be fucking raring to go.
Are you hitting leadoff?
Huh?
Are you hitting leadoff? Where do you hit?
Toddy Betts, I think, is moving back to the 4-hole.
I like that.
Going Toddy Bonds. When I lead off, I'm Toddy Betts. But when I'm in the
Toddy
4-hole, I'm Toddy Bonds, Kev.
Okay.
Can't wait. Yeah, you guys got to come out. It's fun. It's honestly more fun to watch than it is to play.
And it's because another thing is no one, especially, no offense to women, they don't understand the rules. It's the rules of baseball. So they're off the bases and stuff, and we're just.
Yeah,
I'm a dick, but we need outs, Kev. 18 outs. And
when there's no tomorrow for that one, you can definitely get out and be ready to roll.
That's the shitty thing is there's a 5-run limit per inning.
I know. That was the one day I played. I was like, we could have you showed up late. We could have just 9-0 you and just called it a day.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, for those that want to come out, semifinal at 6:45, we'll also be playing in the final.
Oh, this won't be out till the day after.
Oh, at
so,
7:30. Well, we'll be at the Den at 9, and then after party at AJ's at 11. I got a table. We'll be throwing 20s like we're fucking Andrew Jackson.
AJ sounds like such a good idea on paper, and it is terrifying.
Well, we went a couple weeks ago. It was
no
good.
way.
Yeah.
Love that.
Times done at AJ's.
God damn.
Strip club?
It's a titty bar.
It's a it's a bikini bar. They call it.
You can drink, so they're topless.
No, they weren't. No one was topless. No, they got to cover up.
Not anymore. I went there, and there was.
Is it a cafe?
No, it's not a cafe.
When did you go?
This was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, probably pre-COVID.
Yeah. I wonder if that changed, or I don't want to say who we went with, but
tops were on. When
someone may have made a phone call when we went in. Someone who is a father that is they call him prime time. If you know, you know, Mr. Millie.
Oh, dude,
legend.
Did you hear about him getting us shots at fucking
Wapos?
Yeah, that was wild.
He's that guy.
No, this was during Boogie on the Bayou.
Oh no, I didn't hear. Oh no.
Oh my god, wild.
No, I could only. That's him in his element. That guy loves to get hammered and just entertain. If he's got people to sit there and tell stories to, he'll be there fucking all night. I saw him dunk over a trash can though. That guy is scary athletic. You would never think it. Guy can hop.
Yeah, come out tomorrow night. Support
Volo, even though this will be out on Friday.
We'll clip it and then.
I guess we could.
Fellas, blink if you haven't purchased a Father's Day gift yet. Yeah, we thought so. Today's episode is brought to you by Manscaped, the leaders in below-the-waist grooming. Maybe your pops has had a bush since the 70s, and that's okay. Our friends at Manscaped have crafted the total package for his special day. Whether it's for the boys downstairs, his beard, or even the best pair of underwear out there, Manscaped has his bases covered. Head over to manscaped.com and get 20% off plus free shipping with code Trough. From daddy to zaddy, trust Manscaped.
Well, my daddy hasn't, I don't think he shaved his bush since 84, back when Bush was running with Ronnie Ray.
Hey.
But hey,
that's good.
Now I know what I'm getting him for Father's Day. I'm going to get him my favorite thing, the Lawnmower 5.0. Before I go on dates, before I go out with the boys, I like to trim down the old putting green downstairs, Kev. Makes my shaft look nice and good. Makes it look like a fucking, like a Callaway F driver. Manscaped.
Oh, remember that old beard trimmer your dad's been using since you were a kid? Yup, it's time for an upgrade. Introducing the face shaver that's a must-have for that smooth finish daddies love. Finish daddy loves. Either way, the Manscaped Handyman. Powerful and compact, this face shaver isn't just for home use. It's perfect for quick touch-ups on the go. Its precise blades ensure a clean shave every time, making it an essential tool for any dad's grooming routine. If your dad prefers rocking a scruffier beard, then the Beard Hedger Pro Kit is the ultimate beard maintenance kit for him. Oof, that fucking beer's got me. This all-in-one kit includes the Beard Hedger Manscaped's most advanced beard trimmer, along with shampoo, conditioner, oil, and balm for his beard. It also comes with a brush, comb, and scissors so he can style his beard and mustache like a true gent. With summer just around the corner, this Performance Package 5.0 is the perfect gift for him. Designed for the hairy daddies in mind. Yikes. It features the signature Lawnmower 5.0 for all of his grooming needs. While you're upgrading his grooming tools, don't forget about his underwear drawer. The set of underwear he got for Christmas a decade ago almost definitely needs an upgrade. Thankfully, Manscaped's Boxers 2.0 are here to help. I think I got mine on.
Hey, 2.0.
Let's go. The Boxers 2.0 were crafted with a simple mission: to be the most comfortable boxers a man can buy. What makes these bad boys different? The Jewel Pouch, a dedicated space that cradles your stones in a place with a perforated performance fabric for extra breathability.
Was that Jewel or Jewel?
Juul.
Get 20% off plus free shipping with code Trough at manscaped.com. That's 20% off free shipping at manscaped.com and use code Trough. Never forget where you came from, if you know what I mean, Edley. Happy Father's Day from Manscaped!
Hey, daddy!
Shots fired on the ad read.
Wow.
Boog, what have you been up to? Just working? You working on the grind? How was Pismo? What'd you do on Memorial Day?
I don't know.
I went down to Piz, got some golf in.
Would
Didn't
you
get golfing at Piz, but what?
Did you golf with B Benny?
Nah,
Did you hit him up?
he pussed out, yeah.
Damn.
Did you get to ride one of those carts? The fucking
No,
the
I
bikes?
didn't play down there, but early trek home Monday morning. Slow trek. Thought of you guys. And, dude, from the moment 101 turned 3 lanes going into Gilroy, it was like every exit Highway Patrol had someone pulled over. It was
crazy.
insane.
That whole weekend was so bad for cops. On my way up to Discovery Bay, I saw like 4 or 5. On my way home.
Seeing any on the way
But they
home.
had
Dude, just from
I bet they had a
Castro to
DUI
San Jose was a
check
ton.
at fucking Vasco Road.
Say it again?
I said, I bet they had a DUI checkpoint at Vasco Road.
Dude, Vasco is
Oh, is
where,
that where you got yours?
that's where I turned off. So that's funny you
that's
say
right.
that.
Went to Vasco, yeah.
That's where it has us turn off is right there. Damn, you almost made it. You guys were so fucking close. You were like 2 exits away from home free. Dude, that is honestly one of the greatest stories ever. And you're in the clear now, but you don't have to tell the whole thing. But basically, you guys got pulled over at a Dewey checkpoint and got away with murder.
We got one night in Slow, they set up a checkpoint right in front of Slack, like right by as the entrance to
wow.
the. And we had gone to. This was like at 2 or 3 in the morning, and we all piled into Kev Higgs's car. We're all hammered, and we went to Jack, and we hammered Jack, and we're driving back, and we're coming off. I think we went to California, whatever the street
Those
was.
lights are
So
unmistakable.
we're literally we're driving. We got to go left. We got left on Slack, but as you're driving towards Slack on Grand, they have it all set up and they're waving cars through. And we like right when we get there, ours light up. I'm like, Kev, back out, go back routes, back out, back out. We literally back up, drive back around,
That
go
is
back
so
around through Slack,
sketch.
pack in the car, park the car, and fucking sprint in the house. We're all paranoid. It was so bad. It was so bad.
That is like the most obvious
Oh, I
thing.
know. No,
ever.
we were like, oh my God.
Well, there was one. I mean, speaking of another Mr. Millie night, we went to the Pood, and this
Wait,
was
you're going to the Pood with Mr. Millie?
this is for an 18th birthday. This is for his kid's 18th.
Yeah.
My friend's 18th birthday. So it was like not. There was a couple of times we went when it wasn't, but this was the 18th birthday, and like he was always like, oh, like you guys can have a couple beers, like whatever, like you know what I mean, like it's cool. And so we were going there.
Because no alk at the pooch.
Exactly. Yeah. And so you kind of got a pregame before, and they lived like 3 streets away. And so what they would do is they would like park the car, and then they just pop the trunk, and they just have a cooler in the trunk. And they would come out, and then they leave the car there, get it in tomorrow morning. Just make the car the cooler for the night. So like, anyways, I had probably like 3 or 4 beers, and it was like over a span of like 2 hours, and I'm going down Bascom, and all of a sudden, like Bascom and Hamilton, huge lights. It's like as bright could be, which is on their end pretty dumb because there was plenty of turnouts to like.
I was gonna say that's a big main.
Dude, it was a DUI checkpoint because I like turned and went around, and I went like all the way down and like around the Garrett. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like hit side streets, and then I go through like the parking lot of like CV, or it was like a CVS where like the Yogurtland used to be across from the Garrett. So I go through that Garrett and like avoiding it's like on that corner is a Dewey checkpoint. And I'm like, fuck it. Like I'm not going that far. Like I'm not, I mean, like I wouldn't blow over point. I know I'm not 21, but I was like, fuck it. So I go through that checkpoint, and it's sure as shit a Dewey checkpoint. I'm like, God damn. But like I couldn't, like that feeling of like seeing the lights and just being like, oh my God, like hitting. And there were so many streets I could have stopped, but just the first one, I was like, fuck this, like go the long way. And then, I mean, scary. Fuck that. There's been a couple times like that. Like we used to, I mean, drinking at an elementary school used to be a staple back in the day. And you ever do that, Kev?
No, I mean, shit, not with the crowd. I was running around in high school. No way, dude.
So, and that's like the thing. Like, I would never.
Sanjay, come on.
Mr. Gupta.
Speaking of that, can I just quick
please.
mention
No,
that thing I sent
as
you
long
guys?
as like.
Goo mama, that little Indian kid. So I get home from work, and it's like 1:30, so like the prime spots in front of my dad's place are all open. And this one, like prime spot opens up. And I'm on the phone with Jake Meeker. So I whip it around and I park. Literally like about to get out of my car. This little Indian kid, red dot Indian, fucking, oh, my mom has a truck. Could we like park here? Because this space is like big. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
And you said no, right?
He said yes.
I fucking said yes.
Oh, you're part of the problem, Boog.
That's a tough.
No, literally, I kid you guys not.
Where was the next closest parking spot?
No, it's because this is the thing. I thought the spot right, like in front of it, was open, and it turned out like it was too tight. So I had to go all the way around, and that's when I got pissed.
Oh, I would have been so rattled.
I told my dad, I was like, I've never been more mad at myself.
Next time you just say tough shit, park the car.
I can't stand that. And it's not really that big of a problem here, but like on the, like New York, I could imagine that being a huge, you know what I mean? Like right outside, or like Philadelphia or San Francisco, where like people are trying to hold spots for you. Like I feel like San Jose for the most part has like enough parking spots. Well, like we don't run into that issue a ton, but
at my mom's place in Pismo, the people that live next door, or they've been renting there since like the 80s. They say they're in, I mean, I've never even actually seen them, but they say they're in poor health, and like they've asked to use my mom's parking spot, which you have in that thing, you have a garage spot, and then you have your own outside spot, and there's also guest parking on the side. So they literally, their garage, they're like quarters. It's all filled up with shit.
Yes.
So and they have 2 cars, so they always use the front guest spot, which is actually like right in front of my mom's place. So it's perfect. So they...
Is this the one... Sorry to interrupt. Is this the one you helped almost
die?
No.
This was the house next to that one.
Jesus Christ, the whole community.
No, so and the one time I was there this was last year, literally pull in, and then I had my car there, and I was like doing work, and then I was about to meet Brian out to like pregame, and it was probably like 3:34, and I was like, I need a Celsius, I need a little pick me up. So and there's that Shell right down the street. Got in my car, I was gone 5 minutes, and they went in, moved in the car, and I was like, are you fucking shitting?
Into your mom's spot?
No, into the guest spot. They had already had my mom's spot. So I'm pissed. So next time the spot's open, I see it, I park in the front. And then I get a note when I walk out again on my car. You wouldn't know this, but I'm the next door neighbor in unit, blah, blah, blah. I'm in very poor health. I really need this spot because I'm in handicap, blah, blah, blah. Sad story. And like, crumple it up. Throw it away. Didn't move the rest of the fucking time. Fuck
Dude,
you.
I can't.
Like you already have a spot. There's ample other guest parking behind me.
Exactly.
That's
you have a
3 feet
garage.
away.
Clean your
you
garage.
have a garage. Clear your garage.
That's crazy. I can't stand shit like that. It drives me up a fucking wall.
Yeah, I have to freaking bow to you and go, yeah, you're right.
No.
Sorry. No.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in your window watching me, waiting for me to leave, and then immediately it's like, I wouldn't.
scummy.
If that didn't happen, I would have probably moved. But now that was in my head, I'm like,
Just
no,
scumbag.
fuck you. Yeah,
It's all right.
Like,
Let's
you got
play the
nothing better
game.
to do than you're just sitting there drinking your tea, watching. Oh, he's gone, honey. He's gone. Go get the car. Go get the car and move.
Dude, that is.
fuck.
I can't stand that. That's. I mean, I would be so fucking irate though.
Did you end up seeing the truck? Like, was it a big truck? Like, they actually parked there and they're like,
I was gonna spit on it in the morning.
You can't do that.
I told my dad, he's like, that's a good idea.
That's
Sarcastic.
Exactly. Of course. That is tough though, because it's like, obviously you're trying to be the nice guy, but it's like at some point, like, fuck you, dude. Like, no, fuck you, no. Yeah, I don't know. I feel the same way about like old drivers, like driving slow on the road. Like I'm sorry, but I have no sympathy. Like, there's so many ways to get around nowadays. You're gonna kill somebody driving that slow on the fucking freeway.
Well, I freaking in Safeway, like, I don't know, like a year ago, old lady walking around, probably like 70. Only thing in her cart was a huge thing of Jack and like potato salad, and she's like trying to go through the self checkout. Like, I don't know where to go, and I'm like, and the guy's like, you need to get the hell out of here. I'm like, looking, I'm like, how? I don't want to say the R word, but I'm like,
Right.
Like, if you can't shop at Safeway, have someone else do it for you. And
You
especially
definitely
if you're just buying
can't
a thing
drive.
of Jack and potato salad, you can get that at your local fucking liquor store.
That's crazy. That's
I mean,
a crazy
I looked at her card. I'm like, oh my god! Like, she's like, I don't know where to go. Can I go here? And I'm like,
Where are your kids?
yeah, seriously. And if you got to handle a Jack, I'm sure this isn't your first rodeo at a Safeway. So come on.
Definitely not. That is sad though, because it's just like,
yeah, it's tough to see.
right? Old people, it's like sometimes their kids just leave them high and dry, and they're just fucking on their own. It's like, or they don't have
Oh well,
kids. And you're
fucking
like,
Disco Bay. We had to tell them.
oh god, yeah,
This was insane.
that's crazy.
So we every morning for disco we went to Starbucks and we went to that Safeway like 5 times to pick up stuff. So on Sunday we had to get more ice and nooners from Safeway. So me, Ashley, and Molly drove, and everyone else walked to Starbucks. So we're driving back, and Jimmy stayed back, and
Made myself coffee.
we park Molly's car. We're getting this stuff out, and there's this old man in a red car saying, "Help! I need your help! I need your help!" And he like looked dead. Like was probably like 93, like sunken face type of thing. Shit. And I was like, oh, and like Ash, I didn't want to go there. So Ash went out to the front or to the car. He's like, how can we help? And he's like, I dropped my phone. My granddaughter is not here, and I need my phone. I dropped it behind my bed, and I can't get it. Like he said, he was an invalid, like he couldn't move and stuff. And we're like, all right. We're like, yeah, we'll come help. I'm like, all right, like let's all go. And right away, because like the dude was he looked like deathly, like just like yellowish skin, the sunken face look, hair was kind of going. And I'm talking with Ashley and Molly. I'm like, because they're like, oh, do you think he's trying to lure us? I'm like, no, I'm scared of. I bet you his fucking wife has been dead for like 6 months, and he's just been like, because he had that vibe of he was kind of like a weird kind of dude. I'm like, I bet he's like, oh no, she's sleeping. Like that's exactly what I thought it was.
So creepy. That's the beginning of a Netflix
documentary. I know. So like we're walking, and I'm like, this is kind of weird. And so he was probably like 5 or 6 houses down. We get to the house, and he parks the car, and he's like, I can't move without, like, I can't walk. So he parks his car, and luckily his walker was like right there, and he's like kind of moving and like kind of talking. I'm like, hey, let's just get this done. Opens the door, and his house was like actually looked decent, but had a dog and a carpet, and I think the dog pissed on every part of the carpet and shit, like just reeked. Reeked.
That's a tough smell.
So we're walking in. I'm like, all right, it's all right. Like, let's just go. We're like, he's taking us to the bedroom, and of course he's like, we're going like snail's pace. I'm looking, do a quick glance. No dead wife.
That you could see.
And we get to
Just a smoking hot wife.
we get to the bed, and like by the foot of the bed, like to the right, it's a bunch of dried blood. And he just goes, oh yeah, that's blood. And I'm like, what the fuck? Get to the bed, blood on the pillow. Like blood. I was like, oh. Then Ashley and I are shining our lights on, and then Molly is like, I'm just going to get this phone and let's like get the hell out of here. So she like got down, grabbed it. She's like, oh, thank you. Like, and I'm like, dude, you shouldn't be living alone.
Oh,
like, this
yeah,
is like,
that's
you
crazy.
need to be in a home, or you're, even if you have your granddaughter here, she can't
Take care of you.
She needs, or just, she needs to not leave your side. So we're like, give him the phone and like get out and stuff. And I'm like, Molly, you need to go fucking shower, like getting on that carpet. But it was like bizarre. I mean, we felt like I was like a good deed, and he was like,
Right.
thank you. And then, but yeah, it was a whole
That just
bizarre
seems like
thing.
a setup.
Oh, no, I know.
my
That's like
God.
the whole time. Like, and it didn't feel. It was an uneasy feeling, like it,
Right.
like the whole time.
Just
and I'm
something
sure the
off.
guy. I'm sure the guy is
Right.
probably a nice guy and stuff, but just like he was like ghoulish looking and just like wasn't like. I was like, dude, you should be in a home right now. Like it'd be a lot easier, and you probably like it was. He had like some what's the like America's Got Talent on or something like that. So I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I can't imagine being that old and having to just get in your car and yelling at random. We were literally
people.
on the side of the road, and he's like, "Help! Can you help me?" I'm like, "Oh."
Right? You could have been anyone.
No, I know.
Like,
Yeah,
that's
I
the
know.
thing.
Like, I could have been like, "Oh, and I'm just gonna rob you."
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck. That's great. I know when you guys left too, I was sitting in the house and you like told me where you were going real quick. I was like,
well, and
I
then
don't
the
know
address
about
the
this.
address he gave us was like the other way.
oh, not right.
So no, so we literally had to follow the car.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's, I don't know. That's a tough one. Like you said, it's like a good deed, right? But at the same time, it's like, yikes. You're risking a lot for a little.
There was no reward we asked, but
that would have been sick. He just pulls out a wad of hundreds. He's like, here, my grandkids never loved me.
use this at AJ's on Thursday.
Nah, but Disco Bay was a hell of a time. Boog, we miss you. Kev, we miss you. Next time we got to go. Tay and Ashton, they're not in next year. It's
I
wild.
think next year is going to be a down year. I don't think anyone's going. We can be fun guys somewhere else. We're still good.
We'll go to Pismo.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Disco Bay was awesome. They have a fucking water slide. We were just hucking balls, catching balls off the water slide.
Wow, did you? We haven't talked about the song of the summer.
Oh, God, that is incredible.
Where Jim and I are huge. Put this down, clip this.
Espresso.
We are huge Sabrina Carpenter fans. Huge.
Market. Wow. That's got to be the intro. Boog, have you know Sabrina Carpenter?
Espresso is my jam. I listen to it about 5 times a day.
It was more than 5 times.
Well, first of all, we put the video on and we all got kind of hooked. Yeah.
Rock hard. But no, the song, she's,
Espresso.
it's a crazy song.
No,
And at first,
I looked at the lyrics today. Probably one of the worst written songs ever.
and that's what I was trying to get across. So I was in a good mental headspace. Let's just say that. The fungus was among us, and I was sitting there taking it in, and they were just playing the song. And like, I'm not a big music guy in general, right? Like, I'm not like, I'm a podcast, audiobooks.
Yeah.
Music's just a lot sometimes, and when it's getting blasted, I was like, what the fuck? And then like, you get to the point where you start listening to the lyrics, and what's the one? I'm working late because I'm a singer. She says I'm working late because I'm a singer, and that's like a driving force. It's like it's the craziest.
There's also
fucking-
they dropped a Mountain Dew line. I was reading looking at the lyrics on.
It's horrendous until it got played like 20 times, and like on that 20th play, you're like,
It's pretty. The beats catchy.
working late 'cause I'm a singer. And so that became the thing. It just, I'm catching balls 'cause I'm a singer. Anything was 'cause you're a singer. Singers do everything. That's kind of what I came to the
And
conclusion.
she's looking good in the music vid, Boog.
Looking great. Sabrine.
She's not Liv, but she's Livy Dunn. Sorry, Livy Dunn.
Wow, Paul Skeens.
Probably ain't Tate McRae either.
Livy's.
Tate McRae.
Oh,
Is that country singer?
Yeah, we listen to some Tate McRae.
I don't know any music. I literally only knew like songs before the 90s that you guys had put on. Anything after that was like, I'm lost. A little.
Kev, you play espresso for the kids?
No, I have no idea who Sabrina or Tate McRae.
Brains.
Look her up after. You'll be like,
Yeah,
oh.
give it a gander, huh?
Little Sabrina.
I love it. But yeah, no, Pismo's always fun. It's nice to get away. We played Mafia, which was good.
Wow.
Teach.
Do you remember that comment I made?
No.
When I went, meow.
Oh, yeah. So there was, I don't know if you guys ever played Mafia. It's a game where, like, I don't know if you have Boog, but, like, in short, like, you pick two people that are Mafia and they choose to kill someone. Like, your heads are down so, like, everyone doesn't know who they kill. And then, like, there's a doctor who tries to save them. Anyways, there's everyone they're trying to kill tries to figure out who the Mafia is before they kill everyone off. It's like Among Us. It's like a bunch of different games, whatever. But anyways, we were playing, and at one point, someone killed off another, and it was revealed later who these identities were, and they may or may not have
just became family. Let's put it that way.
Oh shit! And they probably neither of them listened, but either way,
Boog, did you understand the reference?
God. Either way, they're beefing, and they just became not beefing. Beefing's a strong word. They got a sibling rivalry.
Oh yeah.
And
That's when I went. Wow.
and so they figured out who killed off who, and Todd gave a round, and it like got so dead quiet around, and like everyone just stood there for like 5 seconds. It was like, ugh,
Yeah, I was dying. Though.
painfully.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, we were dying,
The
but it
fun
was
guy
like,
was hitting.
yeah. But yeah, Mafia is crazy. Yeah.
But no, it was a good time. It was good. Deck was cool. Water was gross, but
Yeah, it's just good to get away. Like I said, I
good
do
food.
great food. Yeah, they'll pull pork, some burgers and dogs. Not over seasoned burgers this time.
Played a lot of pool.
A lot of pool.
Watched Luca dance on the Frenchman.
Yeah, that game went by so quick.
The Saturday or Sunday game.
Sunday game was crazy. But yeah, no, when I go on vacations like that, like everyone was outside and I was just like chilling inside watching the Rangers. Like, I just don't like to be bothered. I feel bad. But like, I wake up early. I have my French press and my own coffee. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy.
Yeah, what
this.
coffee are you drinking? The Black Rifle.
Black Rifle, yeah, Flamin' Elk, which I don't, or Flying Elk, I did not enjoy. It's not their best cup of Joe, but I do like Black Rifle. It's fucking heavy in caffeine.
Is it really?
Yeah, usually get like a light roast, so it's more caffeine just there. But then
Don't say blonde in front of Kev. It's Beta Central.
What?
Blonde espresso last time. You're like, oh.
That's for beta. Blonde is for betas.
I said that was soft, huh? Yeah. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
No, I don't have. That was nothing. But yeah, not Disco Baby was fun. Kev, last week of school, does everyone know you're taking off? Are you celebrating? Are you?
I'm trying. I mean, I've told like one or two classes. But no,
See you fuckers later.
Not my. I mean, like I think the staff has a good idea. But yeah, I haven't told all the classes just because I mean,
Does the principal know you're?
oh yeah, they all know.
It's the ones that matter know.
Yeah, all the higher everybody. Yeah, staff.
Did they
all the
counter
top.
with a free agent deal, or they didn't give you qualifying offers?
No.
They let them walk. They let them walk.
But yeah, no, they. Yeah, nothing was responded back to. I think it might have been a little out of the range, but yeah, no, I mean, told a couple classes. We're doing a bunch of parties and stuff. So like, I've brought a bunch of candy, dishing out stuff, playing games. No nuts, of course not. No, it's
nuts.
High chews are good. Kit Kat, Skittles,
Do we know
Starburst.
what the nut policy is at the new place?
It's across all schools. You
Yeah.
can't bring it
nice.
anywhere. Yeah.
Which I would bring a PB&J my first day and be like,
Wait, so a kid can't bring peanut butter jelly anymore?
I mean,
like
I really don't.
you can.
I mean,
you can't. it's
just
tricky
you
if
gotta
they're
be
careful.
if they're eating outside, but like if there's a kid with a nut allergy, they will be sure to like seat them away from the thing and like clean the table out. It's like it's actually a
But
precaution.
if
they
Kev
have
had a
to
nut
do.
allergy and I took a scoop of Jif and went like that, he's not going to break out.
Yeah,
is he?
that could be like
I mean, yeah, that could.
definitely. It's
On the skin?
dude. You could inhale
Well, because
just that. You know what I mean?
It can have a chance to still enter, potentially like get into your.
And just
Some are
inhaling
saying
peanut.
it's a myth.
I don't know. It could be, but still, I mean, if
Taylor
we're-
hates-
You guys and the Sleepy Joes. I mean, geez.
Nah, Taylor Haight can't
honestly.
even like inhale peanut peanut
Oh,
dust.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think he's like really allergic. Like we used to throw peanuts at him too, which is like the most fucked up thing. But that's crazy. So, do you guys have anything big planned for like the last weeks? Are kids going on field trips? Like, what's the deal?
Hello, Montalvo.
No. We had, what did we got? We had the talent show today.
Ooh, anything
This
good?
afternoon. I was like
Any talent?
I was actually backstage, so I actually didn't see
Stage
a whole lot.
manager, Kev.
But no,
Stagehand.
I was because like the student council
You're on in two.
was
Backstage with Miss McGarrigle.
no doubt. Like so the student council was like ushering and emceeing the show. So like every 2 acts they'd come out and say like, okay, now we have this first grader from this room singing, this second grader
Oh,
from
did
this
you write
room
some jokes for the
dancing.
MCs?
No, I didn't have anything with the writing, but
Got a host.
yeah, I would go out into like the crowd and like all the acts were like sitting in one little spot. So I'd grab 2 of them, walk them
nice.
back with me, and then like we just kind of hang out because sometimes like some of them were like standing there, and I'm like, you have like it's okay, like you have like 10 minutes, like you can just hang out. And so like we were just like I put like Fireball with them or like just stuff to kind
Fireball?
Just rip a shot.
man. You know what? You guys have the hand game Fireball?
No.
Like
Only fireball I do is in a shot.
shield, Fireball?
It's like rock paper scissors.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Is that like a Rocket Ball Z thing? Dragon Ball Z?
No, man, I've been playing that since I was a kid, but
That
like
must be
this-
big in the Asian cultures.
Might be. I don't know. But
Could be.
But yeah, no, we were playing just like little hand games and stuff and just like talking to them and everything. So just kind of chilling them out. But
You didn't do like a 5-minute stand-up set?
no,
They didn't
no,
ask you to or anything?
No way.
good minutes?
I actually helped them today because like right before the like talent show was about to begin, we just had a fat table right in the middle of our stage, and I'm like,
This
yeah.
can't.
And I was like, this isn't a part of what we're doing, right? Like you guys aren't starting with the table because I'm like, I'm gonna have to be the one who takes it off, so I'm gonna do
That's
it
for
right.
the cold
Did you get a
open.
round of applause right when you walked out of the curtain?
No, I was. This is when
Coach Cali,
Yeah. Oh, see, but that's what it is. It's pretty much. I get a lot of pop though when I come out. But
Hey.
yeah.
You should play to the crowd, get them going.
Oh, I did because yesterday was like the faculty awards, and so
cool.
like I was like the fitness fanatic award, but they all like once the principal was like, "Here's our fitness fanatic award," and everybody just went shoom, and like I was sitting in the back, I'm like, "Could be her, could be her," you don't know. But yeah, so like when it was my turn, they all like
That's
piled. There's a
sick.
red carpet that you
Oh,
walk down,
shit.
and I was the last one because everyone else got their awards and stuff. So like,
So
we had-
every teacher gets an award?
yeah, everyone got a little something. Everyone got a little, yeah.
He won last though. That says something.
Oh yeah, and getting the like I said, getting the good pop from all the fans and all the crowd, all the kids. But yeah, I mean, kids
What'd
were
you
like
say during your
toppling
speech?
over. No speech. It was just Yeah,
You want to give one here?
I'd like to thank second period. You guys really rocked it this year.
oh my god, that would be so good if I just shouted out like certain grades, but the
Fourth
good
period,
ones.
you
Yeah.
suck. Be better next year.
Oh man, but no, I mean, that was pretty good. Talent show today. So like I said, I was just backstage, just kind of hanging out with kids. Tomorrow's field day. So like in the morning, like each like first grade will have like a half an hour, basically. So it's kind of like
Water balloons and stuff.
I wish, but it's in the morning, so it's kind of like a glorified recess, basically. So
That's
they got like
chill.
one station where it's like snacks, chill, hang out. Then it's like the grass. You can play a couple games if you want. You can still just chill. And then the third station's our blacktop. Got some games over there.
Well, it's going to be 80s tomorrow, so Stratford kids, let's hydrate.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's why we're doing it in the morning, but in the afternoon it is 5th grade versus faculty dodgeball.
Oh,
Yeah,
You
big
better
time.
loosen up the arm.
Oh, they know. We've already played. They know.
oh shit! No way.
Yeah. Oh,
There's
yeah.
no way you're bringing you.
Oh, I'm gonna
You bring the heat.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
going headshots?
Oh, I'm sniping
Oh,
whoever's
yes.
in the way.
So
Are
is
they
it like
the squishy ones?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
the one? Is it the same as like?
it's like a coated foam ones?
Yeah,
right?
the
They're
O-
foam,
like
but they got
gopher,
like a-
gator skin ball.
Yeah,
Like the O.
Well,
yeah.
no, Gators. No, it's the ones they use at Sky
Sky
High.
High, yeah,
Those
yeah,
ones?
yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little
You
squishies.
can throw your
foams.
arm out though. Those things can like shoot.
But you throw the
I know.
backspin. You gotta really get the
you can really get
backspin
it
and
low
fucking
just-
shoot.
Yeah, I mean, you can get that thing right in waves.
Yeah.
Just
Might
to
be
hit
breaking
people,
a nose, man.
But
You should just throw a
no, I mean, I've
nasty
tested it. I
slider and
accidentally
just.
dinged somebody last week. I mean, and
So
he's
is it
toughed it out?
all of 5th grade versus the teachers?
But we have more teachers than 5th grade.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you're gonna play for the 5th
So
graders.
that's what I'm thinking. One of these games, I'll play for the staff. Then I don't know, but if I go on the 5th grade and then just
You think that
start
evens it out
bombing our
enough?
staff,
And isn't the staff only women?
that's So that could get even worse.
Oh
to be
shit,
honest,
that's kind of awesome.
yeah. So
I mean, I would just be nailing
dude,
it.
oh my god,
I ain't
would
coming
be-
back next year.
I would be unloading, but
Yeah,
I
So
can't believe
funny.
they're not having them sign waivers if you're right.
no, I mean, it's gonna be neck down. Obviously, you're still in. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I let one go in a game, popped a kid right in the nose, and I'm like, all right, I gotta make
Chill.
sure I'm humming it.
Did the
low.
kids say anything? Was it like a big deal? Did they have to get ice or
No,
anything?
I mean, no, he
Coach
didn't have.
Cali
No,
fucked
I know. 'Cause, I mean, as soon as I dotted him, I was like, all right, I'm out of the game. And then I had to check on the kid, but he was like, I'm okay. I'm like, all right, if you want it, like if you need a pack,
Let me
go
know.
get one. Yeah, like if you need it. But no, he took like
Don't
a 2
say
minute.
anything.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Okay, I was like 2 minute break, and he was okay. He was back in, but yeah. So we got that tomorrow afternoon,
It's kind of sick.
and then last day Friday, it's like a carnival, but from 12 to 2 we got a snow cone truck.
Ooh,
So every
nice.
class gets to cycle through, get some snow cones, get
I
some
did.
chill time.
Last time I did dodgeball was at Sky High, and it was at it wasn't my company. I was at an ex's company.
that was their workouting.
No, it was like an intern outing. It was like during the summer.
Got
Yeah.
it.
And they're like, hey, we have they got a bunch of I don't know, wristbands. Or whatever.
Right,
Do you want to
exactly,
go? I
yeah.
was like, yeah. And they're like, we're gonna go to get drinks after. And I was far and away the best athlete
It's
there.
so fun.
But there was this little calm Indian guy, and you could tell he was just happy to be there, jumping around.
Jumping straight legged.
But I'm being a dick. I'm like, you fucking I've been going because these are all
It's the best.
I was just fresh out of college. These are all college interns, so they're all here's a couple Cali people, and I turn and I just let one loose, and it was moving.
Heat-seeking
And
missile.
just nailed the glasses off, hit, boom, and I was like, oh fuck, and he was down, and I'm like, that was really bad.
It's not even
And
your
everyone,
work.
Everyone looked at me, and I'm like, oh, I'm the biggest piece of shit. Right? This
That's
isn't even
so
my
funny.
company.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm
That
an
is so
add-on. I'm like,
funny.
my bad, dude. And he's like, and then one of them was like, man, you're really taking it serious. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna sit the next
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
I'll
so
I'll meet
funny.
you guys when you get beers. That's I felt so bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we used to go in high school. We used to go all. You know what I mean? It was like $20
yeah.
for 2 hours. So it was like an easy way to do something for the day. But yeah, I think I told it on here. But I fucking hit a little girl in the face with the ball, and the guy was like, "Hey, that's your warning." And then the girl had the audacity to throw up like that, and I was like,
Whoa.
"Oh, just let him."
You and Raquel got bounced.
Let him rip.
Yeah.
Got bounced. Yeah,
Yeah.
hitter got bounced.
Yeah, I think Rye hit 2 and I hit 1. It went Ryan, me, Ryan. Double
Yeah. See you guys. Which sucks, but it's so worth it. It's.
I mean, I
what
think
else
Ryan
you
threw
gonna
2
do?
balls.
I'm just like,
Swear,
done.
he just went bam,
Bang,
bam. I
bang.
was like, damn, dude.
Pinpoint. Yeah, wild. Going back there, did you guys ever do a talent show?
No,
Oh
I ever
wow,
participated.
Boog just yelled, "I did" from the back.
No, I did a play.
Yeah,
When did
plays
you do
and
a
stuff.
play?
Yeah.
It
Plays.
was
School
in
plays,
5th
yeah.
grade. It was
I didn't even do our music at our fall
Oh, no, I
recital.
know,
My parents
yeah.
were like, "You don't gotta go if you don't want to." I was like,
yeah. We
I
did
ain't
that.
going.
No, I did a play. It was about. It was some leadership thing. The whole class.
"What year?"
5th grade. It was a leadership thing, and I didn't have a choice. It was a leadership thing that was anti-bullying.
Oh, you had to do little skits and stuff.
Yeah, well, no, it was we met I don't know, once a week, during a lunch recess, or maybe once a month, and go over. But the teacher just randomly was like, "Okay, we're gonna put on this play, and here's everyone's part." And I was like, I had the lead. It was
Oh shit!
I was like, "Oh, I don't want to do this."
That's crazy. Yeah,
so no,
especially as a 5th grader, though, you're "Fuck that."
I did memorize the lines, and then it
Got
was,
your chops. That's where it all started.
Yeah.
God damn, Kev, you did plays too.
like, yeah, as a kid. I mean,
Kev
kindergarten
was in the
through
children's
like
music theater. He was.
You were in CMT?
no,
Kev, you dog.
No, it was-
that Colt.
I didn't. I was like kindergarten through
They called him
third
Baby
grade.
Leo. They thought he was the
But-
next.
Baby Lee.
It is funny because like when I've like first grade, second grade, I got like awards for like my little piece of doing it.
How
in the
did you
play.
not continue on?
I only did it because Harker was like the only ones providing it. I didn't really think to
You
do
didn't
it.
seek out.
was-
Kev, we can get you into adult. We can make this
Adult?
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get you in adult entertainment.
Give us, give us your Panthers guy.
My Panthers guy. What do you mean, my Panthers guy?
The guy you
Oh, that's got to be organic. Hold on, but you got to tell your story.
Yeah. So,
You-
Boog,
'cause you
and you did
participated.
a
Boog
talent
said-
show.
Boog said-
Multiple,
yeah.
just one.
Third to fifth grade.
Wait a minute. So that's 3. You
Yeah.
got 3 acts.
So what are we doing third to fifth grade?
Cha-cha slide was
Oh,
was a
Solo.
What talent is that?
this one
that
guy
is
Following
incredible.
instructions.
with his
Boog can listen.
Listen, my talent's listening.
That's class. That's so good. As a third grader, that's pure. That's
So I was with this one guy who's low key like a
just two of you, just the
yeah,
two.
like this like guy who like the guy you sometimes hang out with in elementary school and your parents like don't want you to.
The guy that you say you're going to partner with for an 8th grade trip, and then then when it comes down to it, they make you do it.
No, like I.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I thought we were talking. I thought you were talking that
he
person.
was a good guy.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I loved him just like.
Yeah, exactly. Then you just move on. You never hear from him.
No,
ever
it
again.
was more like my teachers were like, hey, like you shouldn't really like.
Oh,
hang
bad
out.
bad associate.
Yeah,
I see.
I was
I
like,
Wow,
see.
tell me offline. I don't remember this.
But you guys
Good-
did the
good
talent
kid,
show
good kid.
together.
Hopefully
Yeah.
he's a listener.
So we only got to do the talent show 1 year. So we did that, the cha-cha slide that year, and we were in like the remember my dad?
Yeah, yeah. Do you remember your cha-cha real smooth? Do you remember what you did?
Oh yeah, Charlie Brown.
Wait, was there time out? Was there like did you practice? Or, I mean,
Yeah.
not really.
It's time to get funky. But we were in the my dad's the gold Willow Glen.
Yeah.
They were, like
Hell
really
yeah.
big on us, like crisscross.
Yeah.
And then the next year he
That's
got
so good.
literally got like expelled like right before
Oh
the
shit!
talent show.
Your teachers were right.
And then,
So he came back. That was his last
So I
hurrah.
really didn't have anything to do. 4th grade.
Did you guys had already planned on doing the talent show together and stuff
Yeah.
though? And then
Wait, what did you do 4th grade?
I did. I'm not even. I don't. Know
yeah, you got to.
You guys are gonna lose it. But I did the hustle.
Oh, Turner, that is so. It is. That is
But
a step
Travis-
up. They're not
but
telling you.
Travis was one who like convinced me to do it because I literally had nothing to do. But
Trav
Wait,
Corey.
this was in 4th grade?
yeah, 5th grade is when I brought the house down. I brought
Yes.
up. You guys know it. The one song. You tell me who got game. For the Warriors.
Okay.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
Bar none.
yeah, bar none. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you do that solo?
Well, so I had the because in 4th grade I named myself Dr. Pepper. That was the stage name.
That was your stage.
That's
so,
sick.
Here comes D-Pep.
So I came out 5th grade in
Dr.
in
Pep.
a Dr. Pepper shirt.
That's kinda sick.
I ripped it off and it was the We Believe shirt, the one that you had.
Wow, were the people hyped? Did you get
Oh,
the
yeah.
crowd? Yeah, that's sick.
Brought the house down.
And nothing after that. You
Well,
didn't.
no, I signed a couple titties. walked out
I
of the
mean,
place,
you didn't do any middle school talent shows. You
did
lost
a
the
lip
lust.
syncing contest because I felt like the belt. I had to defend the belt, and so
Defend the belt.
Yeah, I love it.
Me and Johnny Shaloub did
Wow.
do the John Wall, and I don't want to say names, but my girlfriend in 6th grade's panties were
Oh my god.
soaked.
That is
And mom's back there. So I know she just heard that.
soaked.
I would have been like, from the guys who brought you the cha-cha slide and the hustle, it's D-Pep!
Deep pep. That is sick.
Like I'm faded with it.
Dr. Pepper in the house.
So did you win the lip sync competition?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
There you
then
go.
no more defenses. That was the title. You had it locked up, and you were done. The John Wall was peak Boog Meek.
You
though.
put down
Seriously.
you put down the the deep pep bottle and called it
Signed off for good.
Called it a career.
The devil knew about his head.
That is really good.
Fucking deep pep.
So fucking funny. Well, shit, boys. I think that's what we'll hop off for tonight. But
All right.
that was good stuff.
Paulo
I mean,
Costa this weekend.
Paulo. Oh yeah. I mean, little UFC. Paulo. We got who else? DP's fighting. Boog didn't want to bring it up.
Also, we didn't talk about it, but
We can if you'd like.
special day on Saturday. I haven't anything planned yet, but possible bottle service downtown.
Wow. Possible water service downtown. Text Todd for details. DM him.
Yeah.
It's
It's my 31st, so.
Oh yeah,
just,
we're playing golf. That's right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
May 29th. About a month.
Connor fight. We're getting down to it. How are you? Are you feeling nervous?
He was in the club, freaking doing blow.
It looks. Connor looks nervous.
So good.
He looks nervy.
Was that D? He was pushing the head down?
That didn't.
Yeah,
look
that
like-
was D, but he tried to flash someone else's tits right in front of D.
Nice.
Gotta love that. Just a young, respectful man trying to get his belt back.
Maybe
I
he'll go
think
by.
it's-
Maybe he goes by D Pep.
Deep pat.
Right here, right now. Under a minute.
Under a minute is
Chandler under a minute.
crazy. Wow, Chandler under a minute. Yeah. All right, folks. Well, you heard it here first. Mike Chandler under a minute from Boog Meek. Conor McGregor under a minute from Boog Meek. But until next time, thank you.
Shit.
Peace.